So my name's Shaylie Morrison. I am 20 years old and I'm from Winslow, Maine. I am an ed tech and a behavioral health professional, as well as a registered Maine guide for whitewater. I was just scrolling on Facebook one day and I came across it and I sent it to my mom and I was like, this would be so cool. And she's like, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be you. So apply. And so I just did, and I was so shocked when I got the email that I made it. I haven't. I watched season 3 of Surviving Maine when I applied, but that's about it I've seen other than The Real Survivor. My whole plan is to just go there and have fun. I like even if I'm the first one voted out, I can say I went and I did it and I got to experience it as long as I go and have fun, meet new people and try it out. That's all that matters to me. I've actually been thinking about that a lot recently because I'm like, holy moly, this is happening really fast. It does. When I applied, it felt like it was so far away, but um, I don't know. To be honest, I'm kind of just gonna go into it and just like send it. Like I don't even know, barely even know what I'm doing. But I think what I'm most nervous about is like creating alliances and like sticking with them and kind of that whole part of the game. So I guess I just need to kind of like figure that out and strategize mostly on that. But probably my biggest strategy is just going to be like to get as many people to like me as I can on the first day.
Older people.
I think I'm going to have a pretty easy time with it because um with all the jobs I've ever had, I've always been working with people that are like quite a bit older than me. And um being a whitewater guide, I work with a lot of people of the opposite gender as me. So I
Mm-hmm.
definitely am not gonna have a problem with that.
Uh-huh.
But um like I was a CNA before I was an ed tech, so a
How are
lot of
you all these fucking things? You're 20. What the fuck?
I was a CNA like in high school. Like I got it when I was like 16. And then when I was 18, I got my whitewater guides license. And I just
Wow.
recently became an ed tech.
Wow.
But yeah, so I work with a lot of older people than me, and everyone says like I would never guess that you're 20. Like
Mhm.
you're just so much more like mature than you should be for your age. So I think that part won't be too hard for me. Um, I'm probably most, like I said, probably most nervous about the alliances and just like the whole like voting people out and like I've noticed like a lot of like people like lying to people's faces like I'm gonna vote for this person, but like when you're watching it that they're really not. Probably that because like I feel like I'm not a great liar, so I think I need to get better at that. And yeah, I think it's mostly the that type of stuff that I'm most nervous about. I'm not a huge fan of ticks, so I'm a little bit worried about the ticks, but I just ordered some like stuff to treat my clothes on Amazon last night, so I'm gonna treat my clothes. Um, and I mean, it's like in the back of my head, I'm a little worried about the physical challenges, like how my body will take it not eating, only having water in my system. But I think I'll do pretty decent having like I'm a whitewater guide, so like I'm pretty physically active. So, but it's still in the back of my mind, like how's my body gonna handle it when I haven't eaten anything? I'm really excited for it. I had always like really wanted to do Survivor as like a teenager, and the only thing that like ever stopped me from like actually wanting to do it for real is like just like the tropicalness of it, like the bugs they have where they do it, and, like the stuff like that. And like when I saw that it was in Maine. I'm like, perfect. Like I can do that. Like this is what I'm comfortable with. This is where I grew up. So I'm like really excited for it. And maybe it'll push me to actually try to do Survivor someday.